This is the Carbon 15 by Bushmaster AR-15 style rifle / M4. This is the one that everybody hates because it's, well, it's plastic on top and bottom, lower receiver and upper receiver. You know how your usual AR-15s like the MP-15 and your other Bushmasters and the Colts are aluminum framed? Well, nope, this one's carbon. Everybody don't like this one because of the fact of basically people say, well, it don't fit AR-15's parts, and you know, I can't modify it, or it's not accurate, or it jams a lot. Well, no, what's misleading about that one is, alright, this is second generation. The one that everybody else was shooting was first generation. How can you tell? Because of the fact of you got a forward assist on this one and a dust cover. On the old ones, they had no dust cover and no forward assist. That's the difference. I mean, I shot it about, let's see how many rounds I put through this. About 400 rounds because I had just got it. It cost me I bought all my guns at Gander Mountain because I'm a cheap bastard, and well, layaways, a gift from God, I should say. But it cost me about $748, $6.99 in total. They had a sale on them for like $5.99. But the only thing I hate about this gun is the buttstock. I really hate that about this gun, is the buttstock. I had a choice between an AK-47, which was a Walser 10, or this, and I was looking at this. I was like, Walser 10 or this, Walser 10. Well, I didn't do my research enough, you know, it's that heat of the moment type thing, and I should have got the Walser 10 because of the fact of I like AK-47s, and, well, you know, you can't find the ammo everywhere, but when you do, it's cheap as shit. Like, you know, I've seen some ammo for like 1,000 rounds for like $100 for the AK-47. 1,000 rounds for this is like $300. You know what I mean? It's a little cheaper. But the red dot, it came with it. I don't think you can see it. Now, let me try it out for you. There you go. You can see it now. It's a red dot that came with it. Yes, I sighted it in. Wasn't that hard if you know what you're doing. I say that because I wasn't knowing how to do in the first 100. You know what I mean? And I'm a guy from Texas, so the reason why I buy this rifle was for the coyotes. But right now I ain't living in Texas. I live in Pennsylvania, and these are illegal unless you're plinking. There's another thing I hate about this. I mean, it's a good gun. Never jammed on me once for all the bullets I shot through it. I keep it clean. You know, there goes the logo sign. I know you can see it because I can see it. You know, Carbon 15, Bushmaster. You know what I mean? The only thing I hate about this is, another thing I should say is the barrel. It's an ultra lightweight barrel. You see how the other M4 and AR-15 barrels were like bulkier, and it has that, you know, mount for the grenade launcher right there. Well, this one don't. This one's a little thinner, and I didn't like it that much because it heats up faster for me. And there goes the bayonet stud. You can also put a bayonet on here. Another thing about this gun is there's different prototypes of this. There's ones with stocks. I mean stocks. Ones with front and rear sights, iron sights, which I love iron sights. So I'm an iron sight guy. And this one comes with no iron sights. It just came with a Bushnell Trophy red dot. You know what I mean? The gas tank, look at me. Gas rail, it's all good. It came with a Picatinny rail on top for the red dot. It even comes with a bolt release. It works too, unlike the other ones. Another thing I hear about is the trigger pull. Trigger pull's okay. I mean, for people who's just shooting that shit, but like for competition shooters and shit, the trigger pull, or people who like modified triggers, the trigger pull is basically not in their standards. I mean, when I shot it, you can feel a little clinging in there. It's just like when you shoot it, it just feels like it's getting stuck a little bit, but it's not. It's perfectly fine. But I know I'm gonna modify it because I felt other triggers and they were way more better. The grip I don't like. I mean, it fits my hands. I just like them nice little rubber grips, you know what I mean? Maybe from Magpul or something. And the buttstock I really want to change because they say it's a 6, you know, a 6-1, you know, where you can change it in 6 different ways, but it's not. It's about 3. It's about 3. I'm gonna change that, maybe to a Magpul or something. I have not modified this at all. This is like the way they gave it to me, exactly like this, except this was in a different box, you know what I mean? It came with its own case and all that. I mean, it's a good gun. So, you know what I mean? It's a real good gun. I shot it off a lot, and people come up to me, I mean, other people who have modified AR-15s and stuff, and they're like, oh, I see you first got your first AR-15, what are you doing with that? And they're like, at first they didn't see it, they don't know it's the carbon 15, and, you know, they ain't checking none of that, if it's, you know, aluminum, upper and, you know, I mean, upper and lower, but they shoot, no, they're like, oh, we like it, oh yeah, and then I'm like, you know, this is the carbon 15, because I heard so many people, I even went to this guy's gun shop, you know, he's a custom gun maker for AR-15s, and he was like, he even talked down on the carbon 15, and I showed him mine, and he was like, whoa, I never shot one off before, but I guess now it's more better that I've seen it. And I was like, I talked to one of the guys who had the first generation, and he was like, the first generation, the reason why everybody talks down on it is because it jams a lot. It don't have the forward assist, it don't have the dust cover. I mean, it has that bulky barrel that I want, but that's it. I mean, this one comes with the whole works. Even when I first got it, I was like, well, you know what, I'll just change the upper to aluminum because I want to put a nice aluminum Picatinny rail right there. That's going to cost me a fortune. It was like about $200 for the guy to put it on. He said he's going to put it on. But, I don't know. People put pride in their guns, and that's what I want to do, you know. I'm starting to collect my guns. I mean, I shouldn't be because I'm going to the Army, but, you know me, you know what people are. They just don't want to listen, but that's it right there. I mean, I had shooting it all. I mean, I had this guy who came out, and he shot an AR-15 before, and he was like, oh, you got one? I was like, yeah, I got one. You want to come shoot mine off? We went to the shooting range. He tried. He said he loved it. He said he's trying to get himself one. And he couldn't see how cheap it was. I mean, $699 compared to, what, $900, $1,000. What is that, MP15 with the holographic sight on there was $1,495. $1,400 or something. And it was like, well, I'd rather buy a cheap one for right now, and then if I go and figure out I want an aluminum one and want to get I know if I ever get a new AR-15, I'll probably get a Colt, because I always loved Colt. This was my third gun I ever got. I'll show y'all my first gun, the first gun I ever got in my next video. It's a nice one. It's a Enfield 30-06. I didn't see a lot of those on, but I'm going to be taking this, the Enfield 357, most all the guns that I show in these videos, the reviews, to, you know, so I'll take those to the firing range and show y'all how they work. Hopefully I have a better camera, then we'll do some dumb shit out there. I mean, it's a nice gun. It's a nice gun. I like it a lot. I've never run hollow points through it. From what I hear, everybody likes the hollow points, but I like the full metal jackets, especially when I go coyote hunting. But yeah, the scope, it's sighted in at 100, even though everybody says that sight right there is not good unless it's 50 yards. But put comments on. I mean, I don't care if they're bad or not, but just let me know how you feel about it. And then when I take out the range, I know it'll change y'all's mind because I'm shooting it. I've seen a lot of ones that were suited up on YouTube, but I figured I'd show you that one that's not suited up yet. Alright guys, next video will be Enfield, and after that probably be a shotgun, and I'll take those out on the range, and then we'll show more guns from after that. Alright guys, please subscribe. Thank you.